Her Royal Highness Princess Leonor's romance exposed now. A moonlit palace. A princess preparing for duty. A family guarding secrets. But wait, what if duty is not the whole story? What if love has already rewritten the script? And what if Princess Leonor's romance, carefully hidden, is finally breaking into the light? Tonight, we expose what has been whispered, protected, and denied. This is not rumor. This is revelation. Princess Leonor of Spain, heir to the throne, has always carried herself with grace beyond her years. From her first public speeches to her rigorous military training, she has been presented as a leader in the making, flawless and untouchable. But behind palace walls, even the brightest crown hides shadows. And in Leonor's case, the shadow is not scandal, it is love. Yes, love. A love that crosses boundaries, challenges royal codes, and redefines what it means to be a future queen. For years, speculation has swirled. Who could win the heart of a princess so tightly protected by her parents, Queen Letizia and King Felipe? How could she possibly balance her destiny as sovereign with the vulnerability of romance? And most importantly, what if her love is not the match Spain expects? Tonight, we peel back the layers. This is the untold story of a young woman caught between tradition and desire. We will take you inside the guarded corridors of Zarzuela Palace, where watchful eyes monitor her every move. We will step into the discreet escapes, the quiet whispers, and the moments when Leonor dared to follow her heart, risking exposure, risking judgment, risking everything. But the deeper we go, the more questions arise. Is her romance the carefully constructed narrative of a palace desperate to control appearances? Or is it raw, unfiltered, and dangerously real? To understand, we must go back. Back to her early teenage years, when she first began stepping onto the public stage, when classmates whispered of a bond she tried to keep hidden. Back to the photos that never made headlines, the glances exchanged at official events, the rare moments where her mask slipped. Every clue tells a story. Every silence speaks louder than words. But here's the contradiction. Leonor's parents, especially Queen Letizia, have long been known for their iron grip on media coverage. And yet, why has this romance, against all odds, begun to seep into the public eye? Is it because the palace is losing control? Or because Leonor herself is refusing to live by the rules? Now imagine the pressure. Leonor is not just any royal teenager, she is the future Queen of Spain. Her marriage, when it comes, will not simply be a personal choice. It will be a national event, a political tool, a symbol of the monarchy's survival. Every suitor is weighed, every relationship dissected. Yet within that cage, Leonor has dared to nurture something forbidden. And here is where the story deepens. Her romance is not just about passion, it is about power. Who is he? A schoolmate? A foreign prince? A commoner? Each possibility carries consequences. If he is royal, alliances strengthen. If he is not, traditions collapse. And if the palace tries to deny her choice, what then? Will Leonor bend to duty? Or will she break centuries of history to follow her heart? What makes this moment explosive is timing. Leonor is not a child anymore. At 18, she stands on the brink of adulthood, already being tested in the eyes of the world. And as Spain looks to her as its future monarch, the question of who walks beside her has become more urgent than ever. Her romance is no longer a secret whispered in shadows, it is the turning point of her reign. The cameras catch more now. The press dares to speculate. The world is watching. And yet, only a handful truly know the truth. But the truth always finds a way out. In this documentary, we will follow the trail of evidence. The late-night sightings. The sudden palace denials. The nervous glances between Leonor and her family during interviews. The carefully staged photos meant to distract. We will decode the symbols, trace the timelines, and listen to the voices that have risked much to speak. But remember this, romance in a royal family is never simple. It is a battlefield, and Leonor, whether she knows it or not, has already entered the fight. By the end of this journey, you will not only know the man, or perhaps the myth, behind her smile. You will understand why her romance could either strengthen Spain's monarchy for generations, or bring it to the edge of collapse. So stay with me, because every revelation leads to another. Every answer opens a new question. And every heartbeat of this young princess carries the weight of history. This is not tabloid fantasy. This is the exposed truth of Her Royal Highness Princess Leonor's romance. Hidden, protected, denied, but no longer. The story begins now.